Let me turn to California Attorney General Rob Bonta, who will be handling these potential legal fights against a Trump administration. It's good to see you. In response to Governor Newsom calling this special session, Donald Trump just this morning said that Gavin Newsom is trying to kill our nation's beautiful California. He's made some similar comments before. So why is this special session needed? What do you need and what's your plan?
Interesting comment from a non-Californian. The Californians think differently, including our leadership, and we made our voice heard very clearly through the election here. Trump was a big loser, lost by almost 2 million votes, and Trump and Trumpism was firmly rejected here in California. We're going to continue on our path to progress. We're going to continue moving forward, pursuing rights and freedoms, reproductive freedom, gun safety, compassionate and humane treatment of our immigrants, climate action. And we anticipate that we will need additional resources and funding for that. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to speak with our governor 2 days ago when he was on the verge of calling the special session. The special session is about getting my office primarily the resources needed to continue our path forward, continue our progress in the likely event of some significant headwinds coming from Washington, D.C. So we are doubling down on who we are, what we stand for, our values, our people, our progress, fighting for our future. And we're going to have the resources ready to fight in court, push back, punch back, fight back as necessary if the Trump administration gets in the way.
So, as you know, in the closing weeks, months of his campaign, Donald Trump made it very clear that a top priority of his is mass deportation. Yesterday, when he was talking to our Kristen Welker, it was what he spoke about most. What is your level of concern about what might happen, and how are you preparing for it?
Of course, we're very concerned. We're not surprised. From in Trump 1.0, he had the same intentions. We fought back and pushed back. We pushed back against a DACA rollback. We pushed back against a public charge rule. We pushed back against other efforts on his part to take on our immigrants and hurt and harm them, including trying to withhold money from so-called sanctuary cities. So we've been thinking about preparing, strategizing about how to support and uplift and protect our immigrants in California for months. Hoping that this time wouldn't come, but knowing that it might, not able to guarantee that it wouldn't. And so now it's here and we're ready. We're prepared. We have a plan. He has projected what he will do through his own articulated statements, those close to him, Project 2025, and we are ready to respond as appropriate. And so to our immigrant communities, I say, I see you. I value you. We will fight for you. I will fight for you. Do everything in our power to make sure we push back against the Trump administration's plans.
I mentioned that your state is not the only one that's been making these moves. So I wonder what kind of conversations you might be having with other state attorneys general.
Again, we've been having conversations for months, planning for the possibility of this day with Democratic attorneys general all across the nation, thinking, planning, putting pen to paper, literally writing draft briefs, thinking about what court we will file in and when we will file it based on the action of the federal government. I think the people of our state and states across this country deserve attorneys general who are prepared, who are ready, who have been thinking about them and their future. And we are, and we have been. So we are at our best when we work together, when we're teaming up and collaborating. We have done that. Working with not just other attorneys general, but advocates and experts in each of the spaces where we think are going to be under fire and under attack, from immigrants to the environment, to gun safety, to reproductive freedom and healthcare more generally. So we've collaborated and partnered, prepared for this day. This day has come. We are ready.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.